We all know that. And I smell.
Okay, we're just recording a stream, and if I'll go back and edit it, and
this is live.
Yeah, but I'm live stream. That's what they mean. It's not on the internet until I connect to my YouTube. So, anyways, you was telling me that you woke up and you felt like you was in a different dimension, right?
Mm-mm.
What was it? You said you woke up and you felt like you was in a different time. What was it? Tell me what it was.
No, I thought. Bro, hold on. Can we pause it?
No, bro, just answer the question. There's no pause button.
I wasn't in a different time. No, man.
What was it? Answer me. Yeah, I don't remember what it was. What did you say?
I don't recall me saying that.
You said.
I said. I feel like I'm in a fucking video game.
Oh, that's what it was.
I feel like I'm in Grand Theft Auto 1993 because that was the year I was born.
Yeah.
And it was like a little hint, like, man, maybe it is Grand Theft Auto 2,000 years in the future because already video games have already progressed so much in the last 10 years, man. We got virtual reality. I mean, when my dad was a kid, all he had was like a fucking dot and two things. That was video games or ping pong. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not ping pong. Just look at the progression of technology. It's going exponentially.
Right.
So by the time we even reach 100, 1,000 years, even in the future, they could create a game that feels just like this, like real life.
And how would we know if it was real? How would we know if we're playing the game or not? Like, because it's so real and you can feel the sensations and everything. Right?
That's the thing, because you wouldn't know. And that's why no one knows what life is, bro. Because they can tell you, oh, yeah, you promised heaven or hell. You know, we talk to the gods. Fuck that. No one knows. And you're not supposed to know. I don't think people even think like this. You have to think like this first, like, and question what life is. And that's where a leader does that. Like, followers just do whatever they say, you know, and they just believe whatever.
Oh, yeah. Damn, how do I go back to comments in case somebody talking? All right.
You motherfucker.
So anyway, so what you were saying though, that's really interesting. That's the reason why I pulled you on here, because like that makes me, I think about that all the time as far as like, are we in a simulation or are we not? And how will we know if we was?
I do think that there's enough people waking up online and they'll show you their theories. It's interesting. Like there's this little kid that's like no older than 10 years old, and he'll tell you that like all the time we jump into parallels with just a minor fucking change, and that's the Mandela effect. That's like a hint. So like you'll see something change, but you'll remember it. Like, oh my God, I swear to God, there was 52 states. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's you just jumped into a parallel universe where that shit never even existed.
So,
do you know about the Mandela effect?
A little bit. Tell me about it.
Mandela effect is when you promise and a lot of other people, even if there isn't a lot of other people, like a certain, they've noticed like a lot of people remember something one way, but it's never been. Like, Luke, I am your father never happened. It's I am your father. He never says Luke. Mirror, mirror on the wall, whatever thing the fucking little girls watch, that shit's different. The Monopoly guy doesn't have a fucking
what else? What other stuff, like what examples have you heard or whatever?
Shit I picked up on was my dad worked for Coca-Cola and Pepsi and shit, and even their logos are just slightly different. Now they rebrand. So you gotta go and dig and do your own research. There's enough examples out there to let you know that shit changes, and that could be time travel too. It could be they time travel back and change something just a little bit, and that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother theory.
Yeah. So tell me more about that. I don't know about that.
Okay, this is what I tell people when they say time travel. I was like, look, bro, I didn't invent the idea. Like before, like fucking McFly was with Doc time traveling before I ever even knew what a time travel is. I didn't invent this shit. All I did was question maybe it could be real. So, and luckily, we have all this technology and all this information and all of these people posting that, like, okay, now you have information at your fingertips. What are you asking Google? What are you asking Google? I'm asking Google, is time travel real? And then I'm looking that shit up. Because if somebody said I could make a phone call or I could talk to someone in China right now before phones existed, which I don't even know when they made the phones, but it wasn't that long ago. I'm willing to bet like 100 or 200 years ago, tops, probably even sooner. And like they've been, no, it's magic, that's make believe. But look, now we can talk to anybody. We can actually see them. Nothing's impossible. This time machine isn't impossible. It doesn't even, might not even be a machine.
What do you think it is?
Could be both the parallels too. You could be jumping into that same parallel universe, but the only thing different is what time period. So it could, both of those could happen. They could coexist. And I don't know, because maybe 1,000 things go through my head, but I only say 10 things.
Yeah, but that's cool though, man. I don't know why this fucking light kept going on. This plug. That's cool though, man. I like the way your mind works though. That's why I'm asking you these questions, because these kinds of thoughts is what sparks people's mind.
We gotta set an example, bro.
Imagination and whatever.
We gotta set an example.
Oh, to wear the masks.
Because another variant just came. Is this bitch gonna keep mutating, and now the vaccine doesn't even work for the other variants? We're fucked. I mean, our nation
Wait. Don't talk about COVID. Don't talk about COVID, Bovid, vaccinations,
that's right.
vaccine. Don't talk about none of that shit, bro. We could any other subject but that one. Because that's what got my page shut down.
But the Matrix, yeah, I didn't invent that either. That was already invented.
Talk about that, because that's another thing you was talking about that I found interesting.
Let's do movie concept. What? So there's theories, like fan theories out there. I have my own theory that the Matrix, where he wakes up and he's a battery for these computers that took over or whatever, machines. I think that was just another Matrix to spook him back into the first Matrix, to keep him in prison in the Matrix. Because, or maybe he's not in prison. We also discussed that. What if he was just in the Matrix and that he wasn't, his consciousness got trapped in the game kind of thing. Because like he died, he was like on a spaceship or some shit. He had, he didn't want to be on the spaceship while he traveled through the fucking galaxy. It's gonna take 100 years.
Right.
So I'd rather
might as well play the game for a while. Play a game.
Yeah.
A game that would have you lost into it, that you couldn't tell time is passing.
Yeah, it's like, man, I don't want to travel again. Oh yeah, by the way, you could be waking up immortal. So you don't die. Like the concept of dying is foreign. Like that's not even real. Like dying, nothing dies here. So you don't think it's such a, like when you're immortal, nothing dies, You live in an immortal realm. So the fact that death ain't a thing that you question, like what happens after death?
And I'm glad you said that, because see this, I can jump in on this part, because a lot of people don't really understand that we're not supposed to fear death at all. We know it's an inevitability. So we have a finite amount of time here, and I think that's what makes it special also. Because, and also, what I think? I think that if you did live forever, you would be in hell. So it's kind of like the vampires, the ones that they live forever, they're immortal. So, but they are in hell. They're damned. They're damned forever. Like they gotta live forever, and that's like their punishment. You get what I'm saying? Because I think that if you did live forever, it would suck. It would suck.
Well, the fact that they have turned hell into heaven basically because you get to play these games. So you chose life this time while you're traveling 100 years. That's not nothing. When you're immortal, time is nothing like that. You don't even think. But it's just a long ass fucking car ride. You know what I mean?
Right. That's what's up. Wouldn't a long car ride suck?
So 100 years in a game. What do kids do?
Car ride.
What do kids do when they're in the car? They play games. They play games on the
And
phone.
they annoy the shit out of everybody else in the car because they fucking miserable.
Nowadays, parents love when they have a fucking phone or a tablet. Their kids do because they don't have to hear them talk.
Yeah, because they done turned into fucking zombie robots.
So, yeah, it's like, oh, you're not fucking running around breaking shit and talking. And like, look, I need silence. I've been at work all day, so go ahead.
Yeah, so you want your kid to be a zombie robot?
Oh, but basically, I don't have kids. But if I did, I would tell them that we're already in a game. You know what I mean? Like, play the game in real life. But anyway, so we play this fucking game, and we can choose a different game next time. So, like, forever isn't boring. It's not hell anymore. You know? Because you fucking think this is you. You know, you think that you're just a kid. You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is all you are, but now you're just playing this game. This is just who you are in the game. So, like, but it's so convincing that you're not immortal or whatever this shit that it is special because you relearn yourself. You know, I don't know. I just went.
No, man. I mean, I'm zoning out to what you're saying because, like, what I'm saying is like that's really deep, and like I think about shit like that all the time. I'll be like, man, you know, because our technology, I think that, you know, sometimes the future is the past and the past is the future, because I feel like we had greater technology in the past. You know what I'm saying? So that goes into what you're saying. So, like, let's say we did have better technology in the past and they created a time machine back then.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Those pyramids could be a time machine, bro. That's why they see everything. They see all time. It's all seeing eye, bro. Above a pyramid, I feel like that when the stars align, that's when they can beam over through some kind of shit through time, dude. That's why they point at the stars.
Well, that's interesting.
But that's only if you call that into your life, because guess what? God, the creator of this game, it would be God, because he created the game.
Mm-hmm.
So and he created you basically because he created the game, but the you in the game. So like, but your final judgment is what? His only son. You're his only son because you're the only one judging you. You're the one judging you when you wake up. So it's like, do I go back into that game and forget everything again and be that guy again? Or do I just fucking throw this game out? Get it? You throw yourself out.
And then you wake up.
This.
Yeah. And then you wake up as your real self.
Yeah. But in the mortal world, they have some kind of fucking happening, like where they wake up and they remember who they are. But what that looks like, I don't know. Because I'm in the game. I'm not supposed to know when I play the game. That's just not the game.
That's not part of the game.
Oh, you think Sonic wants to know he's Sonic running around collecting fucking coins?
Sonic is not aware that he's Sonic. He's definitely not aware he's Sonic. But that goes into the thing about Avatar. So what do you have to say about that?
You made your perfect self, but you abused it. That's why we age. I feel like a lot of people doubt their avatar. You know, you fucking, that's your avatar is either an altered version of you. I feel like some games will allow you to create your avatar. In life, I don't know yet. But if it's just a scan of you in the immortal world.
But think about that, though, because you know that how people are right now on the internet, they always make themselves look better than they are. So, of course, their avatar is not going to look like them.
We all start off as kids. Fucking cute as fuck, man. You know what I mean? We're cute. Like, you probably loved your avatar. Now I hate it. You know what I mean? I hate it because my, I chewed, I smoked, my teeth are all fucked up. I gotta go get a fucking flawless diamond grill to hide my teeth now to be a rock star.
Right, so that's
I didn't
so
work
you're
out,
saying
so I
that
don't even know.
we did pick the avatar, but it was really cute when we picked it. But as we played the game, the avatar's beauty diminished with time.
Only if you allow it. I allow it. I mean, there's bags under my eyes, bro. I'm fucking wrinkles in my smile. I'm aging, you know what I mean? Did I do the necessary shit? Will I do the necessary shit to stop that? To respect my avatar? I don't know. Am I gonna work out like Arnold? No, but if I did, I bet
Have to buy another light.
if I did work out like Arnold, I bet my avatar would look fucking beast. You know, I'd have the best body, but I chose not to.
Maybe that's what people are doing when they do the plastic surgery or when they do transgender. They're like adjusting their avatar. What do you think about that?
If it's computer generated population or a real player, I don't know doing that. So I would think it'd be two different things. If it was the computer doing that, it set an example for me. Like, this is an option.
That's what I mean.
It's an upgrade to your avatar.
Right.
Upgrade your avatar option.
Right. And so you get you might have to pay or something. You have to do something.
But it costs this many points.
You gotta do some mission
$8
or something. Yeah, and then you can modify your avatar and change its sex or something like that, or make the big breasts or big butt or something. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
That's dope. I like that. I like that we have that option, and I love that people are assigned to that. How many real players actually chose that career? Probably a lot. You hear plastic surgeons and doctors and shit.
What do you mean? How many players choose their career? Say that again. I don't get it. What do you mean?
A lot
by
of
that?
players. If you're an online player, say this is an online game, then you're playing real people. You're actually coexisting. That would be dope, because when you make up Immortal,
and that's what I think, because like I feel like we all have our own universe, like, right? So it's like, but the other people, they have their own universe too. But it's like a Sims game, and they're moving around in their universe, and you're moving around in yours, and then every now and then we cross universes. You know what I mean?
But dude, yeah, bro. I do. Like, Brett, maybe he's still alive in a different universe. He could just be playing this game in the whatever. You know how how you get in a lobby and you're matched with players. You know what I mean? You could just be in a lobby with somebody for a little bit, and then you actually did go back, but you chose to jump back in the game for a little bit.
I got it. I get you.
But you forget that you even left.
Yeah. And maybe
sleep.
you just go do something else, play a whole nother game, go to sleep, or
sleep is. I feel like we do wake up Immortal every night. We just don't remember, because then they do the dream is you're just downloading or uploading. Uploading back into the game. It's the loading screen. I thought about the whole game idea a lot, because it makes a lot of sense. And God could be real in the game too, because there could be a Matrix after the Matrix. This could be a dual game. Like, you could be go into the game could have two different games in it.
Right.
Like, how you have zombies and Call of Duty, or you got campaign, or
different like just like Grand Theft Auto. You could play the missions if you want to, or you could just drive around. Right. Or you could just be a cab driver or something. Or just rob people all the time. It's so many options. Like, the game is just like have unlimited games inside of the game, like multiple universes.
Yeah, so you could call in death technically, but the game ain't over, and then you wake up still in the game in a different realm. So you could create your own hell too. I feel that's what the law of attraction, if it was defined right, I feel like it's powerful, because you're constantly creating reality. I feel. I do. I think it's part of the game. So you create everything. Your consciousness creates. But if you're CGP, you don't. You're just spawning up.
And maybe somebody else is creating you with their conscience, and you're just a minion in their conscience. Like,
that'd be nuts.
You're just a Koopa Troopa, in the game.
That
You're
would
just
be CGP.
Yeah, what I mean, that's exactly what I mean. You don't really exist. You're just
You're just part of this game for a bit.
yeah,
You're just a character, like a generic. What you are is an equation, really.
an algorithm.
You are equation. That's what creates the CGP. Is like their name. It's all like a part of the equation. So like it started with this, right? But when you beam the name into it, it starts to get features, and that's what makes it unique. And then you beam the birthday into it, and you know what I mean. And then it all equals something, and that's numerology too. I do believe in that also. The numerology report will define them, dude. I did one on me. I'm like, holy shit, that's my fucking. You're right. I do that. You know, man, that's right. Then it gives you your lucky numbers, your lucky dates, and then the fucking date is uploaded into that equation. And then what you're doing is an equation activity. So then you're added into that equation, and it equals a fucking chain of reaction. Like, oh shit, I dropped the knife. You know what I mean? That was the equation. The little shit that you can't control.
That's interesting because, like in the Matrix, in the movie, they was like, it's deja vu, and then he was like, I just had deja vu, and then they was like, wait, what did you see? What did you see? He was like, I just saw a cat, and then I saw another one. It may have been the same cat, but I'm not sure. And then they was like, wait, that means they changed something. Whenever you see deja vu, that means they've changed something in the code. Yeah, and that kind of goes with what you were saying, right? Because it'd be like a glitch or like a blip.
That's what I like to think of it. So I see the outcome load up in my head, right? Just like a tab on your computer, and what I do is just exit out of that and pull up the tab I want. And sometimes it's not part of the equation, but if I do it enough, I feel like the computer's gonna catch up on it, like it has an alert system, and then they're gonna come after me for just because I fucking figured out the game.
Yeah, because nobody's supposed to figure out the game, and that's where Mr. Smith jumps in, right? Because it's an agent. And
yeah.
But what's crazy about that is the agent is also your friend, or even your mom, or your boss, or whoever.
It was CGP.
Because maybe they
CGP.
Well, it said that they can jump in and out of any software hardline to their hardwire, but so that means if you're plugged into their system, then they can.
Oh wait, hold up.
So no matter who you are, they can jump in.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. The fucking if there is a moderator, and I keep doing shit that's gonna fuck up the equation for everything because now I'm fucking up other people's experience.
Right.
They're not experiencing the equation.
The game the way it's supposed to be going.
Yeah, so now they're getting cheated out of their game.
Yeah. So now something's not right.
And then you hack the game.
And that can cause the whole thing to crash, right? Eventually because
that's why Neo's the virus.
Right. Exactly.
And guess what's going on right now? A fucking virus. I feel like I'm glitching the Matrix in my world. Fuck. I better not.
Yeah, so that's so crazy. So like it's all it is just a little blip, just a little glitch. But it could cause an avalanche. Oh, that's Jay Lethal. What up, Lethal? My bad, bro. He say, what's up, Brendon?
What up, boss?
What's up, bro? Thank you for watching, bro. Talking about random shit. But the blip, right?
Dude.
Just the blip. Listen. Just the blip, right? It was just a glitch. But that glitch could cause an avalanche.
If you glitch it too hard
throughout the system,
it won't fix itself.
And eventually could possibly cause the whole system to crash because of the effect that has, like the people start waking up because something's not working right in the system, and that makes them be like, wait, something's not right because everything's supposed to go the way it's supposed to go. The zombie robot shit, like, every day you wake up and things are supposed to happen like if the sun didn't rise in the morning, then people gonna be like,
I think enough people are glitching this Matrix now. That's why this is like the Apple shit. It's like the fucking forbidden fruit, bro, because they got the knowledge.
The knowledge. So wait a minute. There's something to that because I haven't talked about this in my videos yet, but because I study symbols and because that's a part of anthropology, and there is definitely something to. So why did they choose that? You got to think about that. Like, it's a really simple little logo. It really is, but it's the apple with the bite taken out of it, and everybody knows what it means. You know what I mean? What it's from.
The beginning and the end, bro. I feel like we're in the fucking end, dude. I think it's fucking
And
happening.
it just so happened that that company is the one that blowed up and became so fucking popular. We all got their phone, and you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Why?
Steve Jobs is like.
How did that happen? That can't be no coincidence. And they
He
just
could
so
be
happen to have the
creator
Apple
of the game.
with the as their logo. What the fuck is that about? You know what I'm
But people
saying?
don't put two and two together because a lot of them are just computer generated. They're not questioning what life is. They're just the equation. That's not the equation.
Zombie robots.
They're trying to keep you in here. They gotta show up and have you be looking like you're crazy for thinking this shit because that's part of the equation to keep you.
I ain't gonna lie, that
in.
makes me angry because as soon as you start saying something that makes sense, somebody is saying you're crazy. Like, you know how they always say if you talk to yourself, they say don't talk, you know, as long as you don't answer yourself, right? That's what people always say. But it's like, that's how I clear my mind. Like, that's how I fucking, like, I talk to myself all the time. And I think that a lot of my intelligence come from that because I'm having a moment with myself. It's like a meditation, right?
Like,
you know, how can you think out any thoughts if you haven't thought out any thoughts? You know, and we're trained not to think. So the moment it's like Mr. Smith. So the moment you start talking to yourself, here comes somebody saying, you better not be talking back to yourself. That means you crazy. And the first thing they say is you crazy, right? As soon as you don't, you know, as soon as you say something, right?
If you're talking to yourself, all right. I think like there's a time and a place. Don't just be out in the street talking to yourself. Like, for real, please don't be. But if you happen to slip and talk to yourself, you're aware of yourself. Then you're like, oh wait, no, self. I'm aware of that. I'm not. You know what I mean? You respond.
Well, I want to ask you, bro, because some of the stuff you be saying is heavy, bro. So like people that has been that can say that's comfortable saying these heavy things, they've already kind of meditated on these thoughts. So how did you get here is what I'm saying.
I did meditate.
You know, how did you get where you are now in your spiritual state?
I was heavily active in the church growing up. I was just like, you know, we had a small church or whatever. I did fall in love with a girl that was at the church too. That kept me at the church.
So you grew up in the church?
So basically, it was supposed to be good on your college resume. My dad was hoping we get, you know, some kind of scholarship, and, you know, just get into college too. You know what I mean? It was like, dude, no one had been to a university just in my family. It's just the military or community college. So they never, like, my dad always pushed me to do shit in the community to fucking live good, you know, hoping he didn't have to pay for my college, and he didn't. I didn't get a scholarship. I don't think your parents should have to pay for your college, though.
I agree with that.
I think you're spoiled at that age, man. You're just still a kid. You need to work for that shit. And then if you want to go to college, you already fucking experienced some shit. It's not a popularity contest.
And then if your parents forced you to go to college, are you really gonna like pay attention and try to learn some shit?
Yeah, you're fucking just pushed into
But back to what you were saying, bro. How did you get where you are?
Oh yeah, so I grew up in the church and I started questioning shit. What is life? Oh, if there's God, who invented God, all that shit. I'm like, wait a minute, I gotta go to hell forever? Forever?
Forever?
Like what? Like, what do you mean forever, man?
Forever?
That's a fucking evil thing.
Exactly.
Like,
it's like
God,
scaring
why
the
would
shit
you
out of a
fucking
kid.
create that shit, God? Like, I started questioning God a little bit. I was like, oh, and they say don't question God, and then I'm like into thinking maybe we're not supposed to worship anything. I think that maybe the fucking spirit of wanting to be worshipped is pretty evil. You know what I mean?
Man, that's really heavy what you just said. And what I always say is that if you keep growing spiritually, you're gonna grow right out of whatever religion you're in, because it's a box, you know, like for a child, and it's like scaring the shit out of you, like.
Yeah, dog.
So go on. So how, you know, you said you was growing up in the church and, you know, you started questioning God, you know, because like.
So I just kind of started looking at shit online too. This is what happened actually. YouTube happened, bro.
YouTube.
Fucking smacked me right in the face. And the algorithm to reach me based on my birth date and shit, they got it figured out. is
tell me about.
it'll suggest shit that I'm like probably gonna click on, bro.
We all know about that shit. So tell me about
And
your experience.
they sent me.
What did you see? What
on
was it?
YouTube. I feel like
What was it?
It just suggested videos.
I know, but what?
So then I started meditating. Oh shit, there's parallel universes and shit. Oh wait, I'm controlling shit. Law of attraction. What?
Yeah.
You know, turns out my grandma has the book. My dad has the book. Why didn't you fucking give me the book as a kid? Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
But then they were like, nah, you're not supposed to know this just yet.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So then the law of attraction. My grandma gave me a copy of The Secret, which is it's a little like I wish they would have done it a little better, like a little more like I don't know. People think that it's a bunch of cuckoos, but that's just the computer trying to fucking push you away.
So tell me about it. So what was it? You got into the law of attraction? Was that?
So I realized I'm creating everything. Creator made me in his image. Okay, so I'm fucking a picture of creation. Creating. I'm supposed to create. Creator. It was a hint. I feel like the Bible does give you good hints, but somewhere along the line, like it just kind of got fucked up. Like I'm the God and shit. Like I don't think that really exists. I think that maybe somebody's gonna play it, like play God one day, and that's Satan, bro. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
He's got the time machine. He's traveling around, fucking rewriting the Bible to getting y'all to think that you have to worship something or someone and all this shit. But that could have been the first glitch, which glitched another guy, and then now it's just like spreading out, and it's gonna end everything. Like you said, it could shut down the whole shit. Well, now it's gonna. If I fucking awaken enough people, bro. I mean, who the fuck thinks like this shit, man? I don't mean to be getting ego about it, but
well, tell me more, bro. What are like some other thoughts that you have that are kind of crazy or whatever? People would say it's crazy.
Why didn't they want you to know, bro? Shoot, bro.
Why didn't they want you to know about it?
What exactly?
Why didn't they want
the
you
secret?
to know?
I think it's because they just wanted me to experience as like life is like just a. I was still believing in Santa, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna tell the kid that this shit is actually how it goes until that you think that they got to be in La La Land for a little bit.
Oh, he was asking about your parents.
I don't know. But
your parents. Why didn't they want you to know
about the book?
Like the books. Why didn't they give you the books and they said you wasn't ready and all that? That's what he was asking.
Yeah, I think they just want me to live like as a dumb like child, like thinking I'm in the world and shit. You know what I mean?
Like
that
I'm
not in control. Like you know what I mean? You're
like
not gonna give a 12-year-old the keys to the car. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. You're not gonna fucking give a 10-year-old the keys to the car
because they feel like it's a heavy knowledge that you're not ready for.
And then at first, the rule number one is you have to believe,
right,
to get it to work.
Right.
So like if you don't believe, then it's not gonna work. So right. It's like a kind of what is it, anomaly or whatever the hell. That's like an anomaly.
Talk about it. Some people may not know what the law of attraction is. He said yes, his parents. So I hope you answered his question. But some people may not know what the law of attraction is. What is the law of attraction to you?
So basically, your thoughts are a projection out to the mate, like the algorithm, right? And your equation gets thrown into that equation, which makes what happens happen. You know, a chain of events. But what was the shit? What was the question?
What was the fucking question? Lethal, what was the question? Shouldn't we tell our children the secrets to life at an early age to prepare them?
Actually, yeah. I mean, I think these kids are like very brilliant. I mean, you could do either, you know, depending. Or maybe actually, it gets deeper though. What if my parents, you know, like, what if they were just, what if I'm alone? Like, this it depends on which. I question everything, bro, so I don't stay in one place for a while. Like, I feel like what I say now might change later about.
I say the same thing all the time because you keep on learning. You can't just know that you're gonna hold the same. If anybody, and what I say in my videos, if you still have the same views that you've had years ago, then you haven't grown. What do you say? Turn the music down. I know. I was trying to keep from getting the copyright. My roommate was playing freaking Tupac in the background, bro. I'm trying to drown him out.
Shit, man. Yeah, man. When you go down and start thinking like that, I do tune all that shit out and live like a normal human. By the way, we just got into a deep conversation, and he asked me to talk on the live. So,
well, he's asking you, how do you feel about racism?
I feel like racism sucks, and unfortunately, fuck, I don't really know because I don't know why, but I think it's because we originated divided and we used to go to war. People used to war naturally. Like, you know what? Everyone used to go to war and you were just, back then it was just divided. And now it's different. People fucking suck. They just, I don't know. People just suck.
That's your explanation for racism. People just suck.
I'm not racist. I don't know why they are. I think they're insecure.
Yeah.
Racist people are probably insecure, or maybe they're trying to impress their dad or something. I know a lot of kids around my age group, we ain't racist. You know what I mean?
He said, do you have any racists in your family? Like anybody that you feel like your family members?
Oh, yeah. Dumbass fucking, like ignorant people that are trying to impress their friends, maybe, or trying to impress, like, people online or something. I don't know. Maybe they don't have anybody else. Maybe like they just got a bad buddy or something, and now they're just trying to fit in with that group. I don't fucking know. But I don't think deep down people aren't supposed to be. If you're fucking a person, you ain't racist, bro. You're just hating on the avatar. You kidding me?
Right.
Like, how would you hate on the avatar? Like, what the fuck, bro?
So then you're saying that people that
I have black family, bro. By the way,
like literally in your family, like
literally my
how are they related to you?
My nieces.
Oh.
I have 2 nieces that are black. I have like fucking 10 exes that are black.
Yeah.
I could have had a black boy, black child. I could have had my first kid could have been black, and it should have. I didn't even wrap up. I'd had a black kid. Like, I'm not racist. Like, fuck.
But it's not an individual thing. You know, a lot of people talk about the systematic.
No, because I've been called racist. Because I called out a. No, I'm not even going to go down that. I'm not going to talk about the girl, but at work.
So, but wait.
I said was culture, the culture differences. Okay, what are we basing it on? The statistics of why, black girls and Latina girls are like a little bit more flirtatious, and they're a little bit more. I said they were a little. This is not racist. It's just an observation. They're a little bit more liable to cheat on you because and I think it's just culture, like.
So do you feel like whatever you say, people just take it as racist? Like
racist, I'm white. You know, it still sucks to be a white boy right now with all this racism shit.
Yeah.
It's like, man, damn. Like, I haven't thought about racism, but maybe that's the privilege.
Yeah. Well, that's what a lot of people say.
I don't know why I got the privilege, bro. I don't know why I was white. I don't know why my equation equals white or whatever. I don't even know why I chose white, but fuck, I wish I didn't. Today.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I want the heat on me, man. I wasn't even around back then. If I was, I'd probably be a decent guy. I wouldn't fucking have slaves or anything like that. Or fucking, I wouldn't feel like anyone's inferior or whatever the hell racism is.
Yeah. Yeah. So what would you do? Like,
fuck racism. And I'm not getting political about it because I don't get political.
Yeah. So what would you do to try to fix it if you felt like there was a way to make it better or something? You know what I'm saying?
Well, whenever I'm around, it's fixed. There is no racism when I'm around. I don't project racism anywhere. And if they are, like, people fucking speak up. People around them will fucking, if you fucking say something racist, and bitch, you racist, you know?
So that's what it is. The answer is that people need to speak up, you know, and call it for what it is.
If you see it, speak up. But around me, I don't see it. I never see racism.
Yeah, well, that's an issue that
I see me and With me, dude, I'm not being racist, and no one's really racist with me. And when they are, I talk about it. I say, "Shit, are you being racist?" Like, fuck, call me racist. You're racist for assuming I'm racist. You know?
Yeah.
But that's just the white. You know, you have to do that when you're white because you got to defend yourself a little bit, man. Like, fucking, like your people did some fucked up shit. You know, you got to defend yourself. Like, make sure you're fucking. I'm not racist, bro.
I think that's a big
that
part
shit.
of it, though. I think a lot of people feel like people just don't want to acknowledge the reality. You know what I mean? And that, and to be able to move forward, and you know,
When I see it, I speak out. Like,
Yeah.
bro, like fucking okay. Like I'll give you a perfect example. Brandon had said the N-word, and I was like, bro, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Don't say that shit.
Yeah, well, don't say names, bro, because you know that's.
And so shit, I
careful.
forgot we're on live, bro.
Yeah.
I get passionate, I get heated because I know I'm not. Bro, all my idols are black. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like black people, bro. You know what I mean? I think like there's no racism with me, but I'm gonna have to. What am I gonna have to do? Actually, help me know what I have to do.
Well, let's take it back to like the avatar again, because I was thinking about like how like you when we were talking about racism, like how
I know
so
what they need to do. They need to change history books because all you're talking about is a bunch of psycho white motherfuckers.
Right. And that's all they teaching everybody.
Or like some Ying dynasty. I don't fucking
right.
Whatever.
Don't
man,
feel connected to.
Don't even care about, dude. They're not even like ruins of that shit, man. Show me some fucking pyramids or something.
Something that has
stop
a real
telling
connection.
me just dumb shit about the pyramids. Like actually fucking teach
That's
it.
why I'm doing these videos, because I want to educate people. So that's what I do. And then people learn through conversations like this. So even though it might not seem like a big deal, but conversations like this, people really do learn a lot from.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's important.
I like getting deep.
So, but back to the avatar and racism. So, and then
That's
one thing
so
you said,
silly, bro.
but listen,
because it's just the avatar.
but
bro.
listen,
You're just in the game, bro. You ain't even.
That's what I was gonna say, because you said that, and that's really interesting to me because it
You
feels
could have
like
chose to be that could have been your character that you wanted. Like, yeah, I'm ready for that. I'll tackle that.
that's interesting to me because it's like, okay, so like first off, you
I could have been
your,
weak. And I could have been like, nah, let me have the privilege.
We choose our avatar.
I don't feel
so
like
when
dealing
the game
with that.
starts,
Let me have the privilege. Nah, but you could have chose like, man, I'm feeling aggressor and I'm ready to like fucking
play the black guy.
Yeah.
And have
I'm
a hard ass time.
I played the white guy 5 times in a row, bro. I ain't fucking doing that shit. Let me try
so
to play
when you pick the black guy, you're on level extra hard.
For real.
But what I'm saying is
not really because I can't speak on you can just speak on the fucking America. That's it. We don't really know what it's like outside of America, man, and the TV ain't gonna tell us.
That's true.
TV ain't gonna
tell
us. The
true,
news is tripping.
It's
the
racism
the news ain't
and classism all over the world.
School ain't gonna teach you shit about over there. Dude, you could fucking have the privilege somewhere else in this world, and I could be the fucking one getting pulled over all the time. You know what I mean? We don't even know.
He say I'm living on expert level. Jay Lethal, like if it's a game. But one thing you said was interesting to me because it's like, okay, so you said like, you know, it's just the avatar. So it's like those people who are still in the racism, like as far as like taking it as a real thing, like, they haven't grown. They're not aware. They're not aware that it's just an avatar, and they haven't grown spiritually enough to get out of it.
Bro. Yeah, because this is gonna be an analogy on what you just
said. Okay, go.
You're given a map in Grand Theft Auto until you do a certain thing, you can't cross that bridge. The bridge is blocked off.
Right.
You can't see that, man.
Right. So the algorithm won't let you get.
Yeah. So now that you're aware of all this, what if the map opens up to like you just walk over to a different country, like you're the king.
Right.
And white people suck. Like, you know, like are getting pulled over or whatever the race is.
Right. It just
whatever
flipped.
the race is.
The whole thing flipped. Yeah.
I mean, we don't even know.
But no, it is.
But I speak up on it when I see it. And I'm not racist.
There's truth to that, what you're saying. I mean, a lot of people don't know that the dynamics are deep because.
Or what if the guys got spaceships and you're ruining like fucking space?
Anybody out there that knows, like if you just in like Africa, you got different ethnicities within Africa, and they kind of like oppress each other too, like in a classism kind of way, just kind of like the white black thing over here is very similar. So it don't have to be a white black always. It's a dynamic of other lesser, And then, so then that's where it comes in. So it doesn't.
I just had a vision, bro. What if part of the game is like you wake up immortal and you have technology that shows you like what you need to learn. What you need to learn? Oh, I need to learn that emotion. That's valued here in the immortal world. Okay, so that emotion's been down. Let me play this game, get my fucking status up. So you play this game and it's testing you if you're racist because and if you wake up and you weren't racist, you get more points. Like, you know what I mean? Like you get more knowledge.
Well, yeah, because you built your skill, because that's what it is on the game. Each time you play in the stage, you learn more about the stage, you get better, so you can able to move on to the next stage because you're stronger, you're better, you're smarter, you know the game. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. And if that shit don't exist, I want to create that as my death. Like when I die, I want to jump in and be immortal. So have my next Matrix that if I am creating, be that. That's what people don't get about the law of attraction.
So, but again, that goes back to what I was saying though. But what if that's hell? Because I say if you live forever,
because I'm leaving all the time. I don't know it. In the dream world is when.
Yeah, but if you live forever, that's hell, bro. So like, what if it is like that? Maybe there is a hell. Some people have chosen to go.
Yeah.
They chose to go there.
Created it.
They created it because it's like
they didn't get the message,
right? And they wanted the game to keep going, so they was like, just plug me into the game, and I'll play that hell forever.
Shit, I get hella points from learning lessons.
Look, what if they end up being the Koopa? You know what I'm saying? The damn algorithm. They turn into the fucking character. They turn into the one that gets stepped on.
I think that's when you die outside of this realm.
But
though you can't die. No, you're immortal.
Yes, exactly. Fuck. Listen, and every time you just keep getting regenerated because you're the one who gets stomped on or whatever. You just walk out there.
Then you glitch because this talk is gonna glitch you then. Because you're not gonna understand it.
You can't talk. You're a fucking glitch. I mean, you're not a glitch. You're a part of the system. You're the algorithm now.
They didn't even hear it. They weren't even watching.
Who is they?
The fucking algorithm. Let's do it like that. Like, okay, but it wasn't affected because they're not even gonna see it.
But who is they?
Oh, I was talking about if like the agents step in because they noticed the fucking shit's glitching.
If the who stepped in?
The agent. It goes on the movie The Matrix.
Oh shit! Yeah. Fuck, I missed all of that.
Yeah, shit. I'll be talking to here and there.
I missed all of that. but
fuck, man, I'm goofy.
They leave to talk about I'm living on expert level. That's funny, man.
He could mean that's tough though.
Yeah,
that's the toughest. So he could have it the hardest.
Right.
But exactly. You should look at it like I'm an expert. I'm a badass.
Exactly, because you can move throughout the game more than anybody else. That's how Neo does.
You can unlock the most points when you wake up, bro.
Well, no, he's a master of the game, so he can move in a way that other people can't. So the person that comes in the game that knows, just like if you playing like a first-person shooting game, right? A real badass dude comes out there and he's all like, bah, 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 like everybody dead.
Hackers just fucking glitch it.
And I'm not talking about no glitch. I'm talking about a person who can play the game very, very, very well. And then the way they move, you're like, what the fuck? How did they even do that shit? Yeah. That's because they master level.
Master level. See, that's so that's a Freemason term.
Talk about that. What you know about that?
YouTube. That's all I know. That YouTube taught me this theory, that theory, the other theory, but I'm not a Freemason, so I don't know.
Okay.
If I was, I mean,
if you don't feel comfortable,
if I'm not a Freemason, but maybe I will be one day. Who knows? And in the future, I'm the biggest Mason ever. But I'm not right now. I can tell you that. I don't know shit. Why would I talk about shit if I don't know it?
All right. Well, let's talk about something else then. I know how that is.
Like just a lot of those secret societies. I'm not in a society because
what do you think about
I'm fucking Neo. I feel like I'm Neo. I'm not in a society, bro. I'm Neo. I'm living in the Neo game.
Because if you join one of them, right, you're following, right?
Why would I join? Why would I want to share my gifts?
And how you know it's not one of the
like just a select few?
Like in what was the other part 2 or whatever when he met the guy and it was like they told him that you're just an anomaly. This happens every time, and you know what I'm saying. You always make this choice whenever you get to this point. So we already know, right? When it was all the screens and shit.
Yeah. That's when the game lets you know, like I'm shit, and I am. Like you're gonna do this an infinite amount of times, and you're gonna still fail. So here's your report card. You failed. Try harder than the next level. in the next part of the game. But you're hella fucking deep in the game at that point. That's if you choose that game because you create the game, bro. With your thoughts. You could be creating everything right now. You don't even know it.
Ain't no could be about it, brother.
Not even could be. I talk like that because when I do talk like I feel this passionate about it, I'm called crazy, and the sheep ain't even. I wouldn't even be.
You
ready
always
for
got to
that.
stand on your word.
Before
a man stands on his word.
Before
don't
I knew all this shit,
teeter totter on that shit.
Yeah, dude, that's right. Because before I knew all this shit, if I was to tell me all this shit before I knew all this shit, like a kid me, I'm sure I'd be thinking I'm crazy. So I don't judge people that think I'm crazy. I'm not calling you like an idiot. You know what I mean? I'm saying, you know what I mean? It's crazy shit. But it's fucking welcome to the real world, bro. You create it. And after you practice this meditation and shit and you realize the shit, you just see different outcomes come in, bro. And then you click on the tab. If you like it, you exit or you keep it up. You think of a different equation and then fucking you get a different tab. A virus might pop up like shit, I gotta exit out of that. You know what I mean? Like that's really bad. You have an evil thought. You're like, oh no, don't think like that. You exit out of the tab. So
that's deep, bro.
So you're just like, you gotta think like that. That way you know you're in control. So now you start to see the fucking computer as if it's like right in front of you. Like right now I can envision.
So okay, let me ask you this. How do you wake up? How do you get out of the matrix?
You don't get out of the matrix because you chose to play the game, bro.
So there's no out of the matrix.
Well, yeah, you get out of the matrix when you jumped into the game. I'm sure that you.
What's up? That's how we do it. So you say there's no.
If you're joining late though, we might be talking too deep. They might just be thinking, "What the fuck are they talking about?"
That's okay. Just go on. They have to catch up. If they missed the earlier part, it's all right.
Oh yeah.
They could play it back.
I didn't want to go live. He tricked me. He tricked me. This man tricked me. He said we're gonna do a trial run. I don't even look cool. I'm goofy as fuck. Like I had no time to even zip up adjust or nothing. I was sweating.
Oh, Juanita, what's up? That's what that is. Hey, Juanita. No, you were saying how do you get? There's no outside of the matrix, right? Is that what you were saying?
If you want to get outside of the matrix, you gotta really want it. I haven't really wanted it yet. I haven't created that yet.
So yeah, okay. So you gotta create a way out of the matrix.
If you want it, yeah, you gotta believe it. You gotta attract it because then you get portals.
I never thought of it like that. Like I say, that's fucking deep, bro.
But then you get lonely, bro, because you realize what's the odds that my creation is colliding with another creation? Because when you put in this game and you're creating reality, like what is the chances I'm just alone?
She said I did the same thing to her. Go ahead. What you were saying?
Like what are the odds that my infinity of me's, the real me, is in your infinity? None, bro. And why? Why would they be in that? That means they're fucking special, bro.
Because there's only a certain number of universes. No, it's not even possible. There's only a certain number, even though it's infinite, but there's only a certain number of people that's creating universes.
You creating what the universe is just by saying that.
So that's the reason why, because this
is going to be challenging because
you're going to be bored. Like what you were saying is right. Because if you exit out of the matrix, then everyone else is in the matrix. So then that means you're over here somewhere in the void.
I mean,
you're like alone.
Like where are you? Where do you want to be when you exit out? Do you want to be in your immortal self, or do you want to create a different matrix to wake up in? Because
that's what most people would do. They're probably going to create another matrix.
Because, dude, I don't have a fucking long car ride. I have like fucking.
And then their imagination
up here.
Then their imagination is going to be limited. All they know is the matrix, so that's all they're going to be able to create.
No. I mean, it is okay. So you're saying the idea of we're trapped in here. Now, honestly, you're not trapped in here if you create the fucking way out, because
I'm saying there's no outside of the matrix because everyone is inside of it. So if you get outside of the matrix, then you're alone.
They, though?
Pretty much everyone's plugged in. I mean,
plugged in.
I think you have to destroy the matrix.
You don't want to fucking know what's outside. You do.
Outside of the matrix is real world.
It's the cave, bro.
It's just nature. It's just the dirt and the trees and the rocks. But we don't want to see that. We want to see a computer screen. We want to see our phone. We want to see TikTok and Instagram.
Well, we have
That's
the
the
ability to
matrix.
see.
Because why come we can't? How come we can't
I don't think
unplug?
we weren't
Like,
supposed to see.
like, and I try to tell people. I ask people, you know,
you do unplug. You just don't know. It's not part of the game, bro.
But look, what I'm saying is, I'm talking about in a physical, right here in the physical. So if you are watching TV, like what TV shows do you watch? You know,
Lately, I haven't chosen to create what TV shows I watch. But if I did create a week full of TV watching, I would choose something with Star Wars because I feel like I'm Anakin, bro. Because like I took the dark side for love to be immortal, and now I'm just fucking everyone's dying.
So okay, so imagine not watching whatever.
Now I feel like I'm taking over the empire.
Okay, so whatever Star Wars or whatever TV show you like to watch, imagine unplugging from that. And you know, and what social are you on any social media?
I unplug, bro. I don't do nothing but rap. I go home, I rap.
So what if somebody told you to not do that? That you couldn't do that? You couldn't like, because you have to use your phone to do that, right? You got to use some kind of electronic device.
My phone, dude. If they took my phone away, I'd be someone else. I'd probably be a skilled craftsman, fucking making tables for people or some shit.
My point is that as much as we would like to say that we would like to unplug for the Matrix, we really don't.
We don't. No, you don't. It's the cave analogy. You don't want. Once they stepped out of the cave, they went right back in. They're afraid of what they don't know.
Exactly.
You're afraid of what you don't know, and that actually creates toxic energy, and that's what there is. Energies that are bad. Dude, that's a demon. That's a demon energy. They said there were 72 of them that are ruin all over all demonic energies, bro. And you gotta fucking be wise and aware of those, because when you start to be doing that, that's the side of you that you go back, oh man, I wish I wouldn't have done that.
Ray say blue pill hype. Juanita say, like a lot of people, they don't have the brain capacity to understand or even grasp the idea that there's something bigger than them or the logical life that they're living.
Yeah, they do like they'll blame like their circumstances, and they'll blame fucking their parents for not doing enough, when it's like they're just trapped. I think they just haven't been taught yet. When you're not taught, I can't judge on anything actually, because when you're not taught, bro, you're in la la land.
Right. You don't know anything. You're ignorant like a child.
Yeah.
She said, now he's saying if they took the ability away from you to even post your own opinion, then what will you do then?
Oh, like if they still had it but took it away, I'd fucking slaughter them. I want that. And I would slaughter them with speaking up and making a place where if enough people smoke up, that's what happens. That's America. That's why so many people want to come here. You can't fucking block that shit in America. Fuck that shit. And if they are blocking that shit, enough people have to speak up, and then enough time will pass and that shit will get taken. Their power to do that shit will be. In America, you can't have corrupted power over time. You can get away with it for a little bit. For real.
So what do you mean though? Expand on that a little bit, because
if we're speaking on like what is my opinion about like getting shut down, like them moderating what you say online, or is it just completely getting
50th subscriber? What's up? I hope so.
Because if we're talking about the people that are blocking your shit, that's not right, and enough people are going to speak up, and then it's not going to be allowed, but it's getting away with. People are getting away with it right now. But if they made it that their life, that's fucking bullshit, because get a life, bro. They don't know how to create yet, so I can't judge them.
So yeah, but that goes back when you're talking about the corruption though, but I have to lean back onto racism, because you said that corruption can't last over a period of time here in the United States. It's
slowly dissolving, bro. Look, a lot of people are speaking up. Slowly. Our kids and kids' won't have to deal with this as much, but it's still lingering from our fucking grandparents and like our age people that are trying to impress their fucking clique or whatever.
She said,
they're just,
and how exactly what you got your word out there, if not by the mainstream way?
Oh, if I was to spread this message, I probably wouldn't be spreading the message, to be honest, because there's no way I could. I'm not Santa Claus. I couldn't hit everybody's chimney down one night. You know what I mean? But now it is magic. I am Santa Claus. I can reach everybody. Like, you know what I mean? Let me drop them off some gifts.
So how you gonna be mainstream and not mainstream at the same time?
I'm not mainstream or main. I'm not. I'm neither. I'm just me. You've tricked me into this life. I wouldn't even be doing this. I live my life because I'm about to live my rock star life that I want. That's what I'm creating. Because why would I live this life in a boring lifestyle? I look up to the people that don't give a fuck, grab the mic, and now they're living like rock stars. You know, they're the rock stars. Look at music. No racism in music. Fuck.
I would disagree with that. She said just basically what he had asked you before. I don't know your name. I do apologize. I think I felt like he was asking what will you do if you didn't have your phone, basically trying to avoid the matrix, which is inevitable. Yeah, because that's what I was asking earlier about. Like, what I was trying to say is that people would lose their mind if they couldn't get online and if they couldn't watch TV.
I'm not even thinking about that.
You know, listen to the radio. Could you really? Could people out there? Could y'all really go on an island with no Wi-Fi, no phone, and like y'all say it on y'all memes that y'all would do it, but can you really, really, really see yourself there? You know, maybe you have one other person there with you, and you know that's it. No kind of connection to
why
other
would
people.
I want to do that?
I mean, could you?
Could I? Yeah, because I find like I'll look at life as like beautiful, you know.
And
so
just
like,
do some farming, do some fishing,
find something fun to do,
read some books.
I'll find if that's what
you
I
could
had
still
to do.
rap, but that would be just you putting it into the universe. It wouldn't be you recording it trying to get somebody else there. You're just making your art just for art's sake.
I do want to experience the rush of a lot of people getting a good energy because they listen to the music to feel energy, like feel some type of way. So if the energy makes a lot of people happy and have a good time, I want to feel like what it would be like to give all those people that happiness. That's sick, bro. And like you don't have even rules. Snoop's been smoking weed, blowing it in fucking politicians' face the whole time. He ain't going to jail.
Messages probably coming in slow. Yeah, man.
You ain't going to jail, bro. Fuck that. I want to live like that. I want to live like a rock star. If I'm creating life, I'm fucking not gonna create boring life.
All right.
But that's not that I want people to worship me though, because I feel like that's why some artists do have evil, devilish tendencies because they're just doing whatever to get people to worship them. Now that is,
and I think that's what it is, the devil, evil.
That's why I've made fucking how many songs, bro? 500 songs, 83 in 1 month. 83 songs in 1 month. And have I posted any of them? No. Fuck no. Because I'm not trying to be worshipped. But when I come up with enough songs that make people feel happy, I will post those eventually.
She said, OMG, I'm just having the same conversation with my husband earlier about how, yes, it's moving slowly, but things have definitely changed since the martyrs of MLK and Malcolm X. And
the racism thing again. So yeah. you have a channel that is right, that is attacking the racism.
Yeah, we talk about racism a lot.
That's right, I forgot.
Yeah, we talk about racism a lot.
Like, why are we talking about racism again? But now it makes sense.
Yeah, we talk about
racism, look,
politics. We talk about politics and spirituality. We talked about spirituality today. So that's what I focus on, like the deep thoughts of like at least getting your mind open.
This is one thing I did notice. Okay, so my mom and I were at lunch, and I'm starting to pick up on racism a lot because she goes, "That black girl." I said, "Mom, why couldn't you just say that girl?"
Right. You just had to add in that.
Like, why? Like, why do you?
It's a person.
I'm like, we got to stop all that.
Exactly. And that's what I was saying. The way
I called her out, bro.
That's what has to happen.
But did I make a big deal about it? No, Mom. You know what I mean?
And that's
what she was like, "Oh shit, yeah."
And I'm glad. I'm glad that you did that. I mean, because I think that's what needs to happen is the instead of people saying you're racist because you're calling out racism, just that when there's legit racism, then that it needs to be called out, and for what it is, and not called something else, some other, scapegoat.
I know a lot of the shit is the fucking bullies, the people that have been bullied their whole life, bro. They try to get into a position of power like a cop to bully people.
Yeah.
And that's why even race is put in there. Maybe not even it's not even racism. It's just he wants to bully. It was just a tactic
just
to be
bullying.
Bullied.
So and then whoever they can find to bully, that's who they're gonna bully.
Yeah. And like crime is everywhere, bro. But a lot of crime, the cops hang around the crime. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you're fucking shooting up a block every night, you know the cops are gonna be there. You know.
Yeah.
Stop. Fucking. If you're gonna shoot up somebody, do it some fucking other way. Stop being so loud. You know what I mean? Stop glorifying it.
Yeah.
I do gotta say that.
It's definitely glorified in the community. I would say that too.
Yeah. Stop glorifying. I don't care if you got a fucking gun, bro. Just put that shit under your pillow, man.
Right. Don't nobody need to know you have a gun. And everybody knows in Texas, everybody got a gun. So there ain't no point in showing it, bro. We know you got one. We got one too. Mine might be bigger. So let's stop playing, bro. I'm not pulling mine out unless I'm fucking popping that hoe. Stop playing, y'all. It's not a toy. It's not a toy. Put your toys away. Anyways, moving on.
But there is a lot of movement I see, which is good, that are setting up like, okay, like things that are focusing on making young Black entrepreneurs or CEOs, like people in big boy positions that were like, well, how come fucking only there's this many CEOs that are Black, right? I see that we've started trending up. Now they know, now you know, as our kids grow up, it'll trend up, and up, and then finally it's fucking over, bro. But fuck.
Jay Lethal asked Josh from work. He said, ask Brendon, would the police treat you and him the same way? Meaning like
no, because I'm fucking white, bro. Because I hate to say anything about it because I got the privilege right now, dude. Like fuck, I don't know. Privilege me is what am I gonna do about it? Shit, I mean I'm here. You know what I mean? I say no. You know, fucking I never fuck. I have nieces that are Black, bro, too, and I wasn't ever racist. Ever, bro. Fuck.
You know, but it's the system that we all live under here in the United States, and we all, I think we all suffer from it on both sides.
I get culture, like your people being prideful of where their culture is from, but we need to dead all that too, though, bro. You're American. You know what I mean? Stop fucking having yourself like I see people like still having. Not realizing we're all one people, bro. Like still having their individual self.
I feel like I'm American. I'm native. This is my, I'm from here, so that's what I say all the time. So
like a lot of people like, dude, like from Italy, like you would marry an Italian or anywhere. You know, that's just that shit's fucking not good, bro. You know what I mean? Because it's religion too. It ain't just color.
Because why call them Italian? Just, like, it's an Italian. Why they have to say that? Is what you're saying,
an
right?
Italian. Like my stepdad is 100% Italian.
Right.
He's the first one that didn't have a kid.
So
that wasn't Italian.
Okay.
In his whole entire history.
That's what I'm about to say. So who did he marry? What he married outside of
100%.
But he didn't marry another Italian.
That's fucking crazy.
Right. So who did he marry? He married a regular American chick.
He had a kid with just I think she's like French maybe or something. I don't know, some white European shit.
Yeah.
But he was engaged to a Black girl. Like he ain't. I guess when it comes to his women, he ain't racist. Paul ain't racist at all.
So what have you heard about like? You know, I've heard that like even within the white community, Italians tend to get, talked to differently or whatever, treated like racially,
Dog.
Have you seen that?
I'm sweating balls. I just realized my shine.
It's the lights, bro. It's the lights. They do it to me.
4 a.m.
All right, we can wrap it in a little while. It's 1 a.m. So, but what have you? Because your dad's Italian. Have you seen any like racism towards Italian?
Stepdad. Yeah, the Italian. It's not just Italians. It was just an example. That's something I have seen firsthand.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, but it is with religions too, like the church. Oh, you got to marry a Christian. You got to or Catholic. You got to fucking have a kid that's Catholic. You got to marry Catholic. You know, you got to be Catholic. It's not even just race. It's just that's stupid shit. I know you don't got to be that.
Josh said, so it's just a small thing, right? If the police are literally killing us.
No, dude, it's not a small thing, bro. And when we see that everywhere, everyone's outraged. Everyone's outraged. I don't know, some fucking motherfucker fucking took racism as his fucking life. That's lame as fuck. I hope he wakes up immortal and gets beaten. He ain't gonna wake up. He gonna want to play another game real quick because he's gonna hate himself. Fuck that shit. It's not a little thing, but enough people are talking about it now that even more people are gonna talk about it. And it's gonna be not a thing to our kids. We got to make sure it's not a thing to our kids. That's how you end it.
Right.
But I mean, our parents, no.
But how do you do that when you got them going to a school that's teaching them it, or wherever they go to
as
the
a community?
church?
It just takes that one rotten apple. Unfortunately, a lot of people have charisma and like they fucking lead whole cliques. If you're in the position of power or lead or authority, why are you racist, bro? You know what I mean? That shit should be like, if anybody sees anybody racist, like either fired or some shit.
So that's what you're saying. So the leaders in the community should be called out for their racism and not put in no leadership
not called
positions.
out that they're racist, but maybe, hey man, like it's time to think about it now that you know because you were privileged.
Fire them for being racist and make sure that there's no.
But yeah, the
leaders.
racist. Fuck the racist, bro. If you're racist and you're a leader, you're not a leader no more. You're not in the position. Don't let him be in the position to lead. Why would you give that guy the position to lead? Maybe some little whore wants to bang him for his position of power, but I'm not. Fuck him. He's fired. You're fired. And that's not a Trump reference, but Trump's been pretty fucking relevant lately.
You're fired. You're fired.
Fuck, man. Trump. I do like that Trump was ballsy and he wasn't a politician. That was my biggest thing. I hated politicians. Like, it's so cookie cutter. It's so generic. Like,
wait. I gotta ask you for the video. So, did you vote for Trump?
I didn't vote, bro. I don't vote because, honestly, I don't know why I didn't vote. I didn't think I would have a fucking say. I'm in isolation mode creating my fucking life. You know what I mean? The fucking people probably already have it rigged. The shadow government or whatever power that's corrupted up there. That's why the fucking, if you are granted that in your game, in your matrix, you're probably a good person. And that was CGP and that you passed the test. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Could be a mission. Has it been my mission to end racism? Kind of, actually. Actually, maybe it was my mission. Because I've thought about racism a lot. Like actually growing up, I was around a lot of white people, you know what I mean, that were racist.
Okay.
But mainly they were children. I don't know if they're still racist. I think they were just trying to impress their dads or something. You know what I mean? Like they were trying to be cool.
Peace, Josh.
Peace, brother.
Yeah, so you say you don't know if so you said you saw racism growing up.
Yeah, I do. Like, because at one point I did go to like an all white school. It was like not like all white. It just happened to be like pretty much all white. You know, there was like a few black people, but you know what I mean.
Right.
And I saw racism there, but I feel like they were just trying to be cool. Like this is who we are. You know what I mean? Fuck everybody else. I mean, I'm sure they grew up, but the grown up fucking motherfuckers that are trying to be racist and shit, get a life, bro. I don't know. They're too loud, too.
But what if it's like the same thing, just like the kids? Like it's just kind of like them just trying to be like cool or whatever. Like, you know, like they're not even really racist. They just doing it
You're just doing it
to be impressive because they think it impresses people.
And then they go and they fucking, then they go and they worship some black guy. You know what I mean? They're just not too they're just too pussy to be themselves. You know what I mean?
Like they don't want to be real about it. Yeah, they can't. So maybe that goes back to the avatar, right?
Or de-confrontational. They just don't want anyone around them to get mad. You know what I mean?
Right. Don't want to stand out in the crowd. So, but what if everybody else in the crowd feels the exact same way? You know, how do they know?
I think if you're in, you got to move. I think the map opens up then. Because look, I was in a racist town, and now I'm not. You know?
Yeah.
So like the map opened up. Now I'm not thinking about these little pricks that are being racist right now. Man.
Oh, so you said you were in a racist town. Where was that?
Howell.
Where's that at?
Howell, Michigan. I don't want to put Howell on blast like that. I ain't gonna spread a bad reputation for Howell because, bro.
My dad was born in Michigan.
Howell sucks, bro. As far as being racist. So yeah, it would be actually a good fucking way to use that as a mission to end racism. You know what I mean? Not use it, but
What do you mean?
motivate me. Because I saw firsthand, like, you know, just the older generation. It's the older generation. The kids around my age, we all thought the same shit. Like, this is fucking, like, you know, it's year 2000. Like, it's 2000, bro.
But it keeps carrying on, man.
But
I
yeah,
mean, that they said the same thing in the 70s, man. And it's 2000.
I don't know where you guys are living, bro. What communities are you in, bro?
What do you mean?
Like, damn, bro. I surround myself with a bunch of non-racist people.
Well, when we talk about racism on my channel, mostly we're talking about the systematic, you know.
The equation?
I guess you can call it the algorithm.
Let's change that algorithm when we create our reality. So if you can't change this reality, to fucking walk down the street, bro. Like, you know what I mean? There's a group of non-racists right down the street.
But that doesn't help when you have a system in place that creates this structure.
The bullies. It's because the bullies rise to the cop positions, bro. Those are small time jobs. Those basic cops that are fucking being racist, they're like traffic police. They fucking, you know what I mean? Petty crime, small town bullies, bro.
Wait. Let me see what she said.
Small time bullies.
Dang, she's typing a lot. Hold on. I'm gonna try to get you right now. I'm gonna try to let me hear you. Okay. Oh shit. How do I move this down? Oh, I can put hers on the screen for everybody to see, but dang. Oh wait. She said, honestly, when you think about young white kids, they aren't just like any other child. They mimic what they see without having any knowledge about where they're getting their information on. And she said, parents are pumping the information from. I grew up in Apple Valley, California, and at the time I had no idea that some of the things that they were doing and saying were racist. It was just a part of life. But as I grew older, I felt that I realized it was it as well. The generation today is not the same as how we grew up, and I'm speaking on the white generation, like you, unlike how we grew up, the children today. Hold on. Oh,
dude, these lights are so hot, bro. It's like 100 degrees. This is Houston in the middle of summer. I got a leather jacket on, bro. Shit.
Howell, Michigan.
Howell, Michigan, yeah, fuck Howell, Michigan. But no, hey, Howell, Michigan is dope. It's just there is a certain group of people still there that are racist. They're the sucky people, man. That's why I'm not there still. You know, some people stay in their hometown, bro. This ain't my hometown. This is 1,200 miles away from my hometown. There's not a single family member in Houston. You know what I mean? Fuck. I don't hang around it. I don't hang around racism.
Yeah, but what did she say? If you can, Howell, Michigan, then there's hope for the world. LOL. Just kidding. No, I'm serious.
Yeah, dude, that would be a huge task.
Well, I mean,
I don't like to create enemies because I got a different. My mission has been.
If you was able to go back to your hometown and be able to maybe influence people,
to the kids at
that's
school.
What you would do.
I would get the kids. I wouldn't talk to the parents. There's no changing them.
Right.
There's no fixing them. They're gonna die bitter, old, and fucking racist. But they're gonna die, man. And these kids are gonna still be here. If you choose to be racist and you're old, like, how the hell are you still racist, bro? Hasn't enough life experiences happened to realize that it's just like there's something wrong with them internally. But yeah, if you see it, call it out. That's how I don't know what else to say about it. And there's no fixing how, probably. But if I could go back talk to the schools or something, until the racists die out, where I'm not gonna go to their house and kill them. Like, you know what I mean? You have your freedom to be a racist. That's kind of shitty, but unfortunately you have the freedom to do that. But just don't do it around me. You're gonna get called out.
Well, that's what I think needs to happen, and but also we need to go even a step further and start trying to take apart the system that upholds this.
That's hard, bro. It's gonna take time, but it is. It's happening. We had a black president, bro.
I don't know if
that's a big step.
I mean, the image of it was a thing, but I don't know how much it actually helped with the structure of, The kids know that there was a black president. You didn't as a kid. You thought you were fucked. You're like, fuck, right. It's just never going to change. But just becoming president, I don't think that's, But that's something. I agree that it is a thing.
It's something.
It's something. Just not very much. What she say? Well, let me see. I just want you to know the last thing that I am is racist. Okay, my grandmother was German and Indian. You got a lick of black in her. I love all people regardless of the race. It's the people's reaction in the way that they think that bothers me, point blank. I meant to say they are like just like any other.
This American flag thing. By the way, I'm not rocking the American flag always, bro. How often do I rock the American? I'm not like. I love America though, but you know, I'm not one of those people that just walks around like America. You know, I'm not a very big political or patriot, or you know what I mean. I just haven't really made it my thing. But I do, yeah. I'm with her, and I think our kids, we're all starting to, you know, finally.
I hope so, but I think that the minds and hearts of people have changed years ago, but the system and structure has still remained in place, and that's what's kind of keeping the whole thing going.
If you look out through history, bro, history's racist.
Yeah.
Are we gonna change that? I think we already have decided that we are. Now it just takes time. You know, in America at least, bro. You step over in the other parts of the world, they're gonna be racist because they're not here. You know.
Yeah.
We're starting the revolution. The world's racist, dude.
Yeah. So what do we do, man? How do we fix it?
Shit, man. We're doing a lot.
Just by doing this, huh? Having this conversation. That's something.
I'm sorry, bro, but I'm sweating balls.
Great. You want to wrap it? I want you to see something. I think I can do this. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this, y'all. This would be cool if I can do this. I'm practicing, kind of. But let me see.
Oh, no. Don't be sorry. You're okay. Don't be sorry. There's nothing to be sorry about. I got you, okay? I'm not going to let you die.
Powerful body camera video of the moment a San Diego sheriff's deputy nearly loses his life to an accidental fentanyl overdose. This is video of Corporal Scott Crane administering Narcan to his trainee deputy, David Five-Eye. Now, to save him, a sudden exposure to fentanyl, I mean, it can kill you instantly. It's a drug 50 times more potent than heroin. The deputy had just found a white powder, collapsed as he was being warned, do not get too close to that.
It was in an instant. It's as though my lungs just locked up. I couldn't breathe. I was trying to gasp for breath, but I couldn't breathe at all. I don't think people realize the severity of just how deadly it really is.
That is what our...
What you think about that, bro? What you think about that?
Pisses me off because we've lost a lot of people, man, even celebrities.
Yeah.
Fentanyl. Because what they're doing is they're buying in bulk off the street. You need to not do that. You need to go see a doctor if you need your pills, bro. Yeah. If you don't need them medically, I think if you do if you're addicted to like painkillers, then you're using that as like a band-aid because you don't have the right pill for your mind. Like, bro, like there's mental drugs that will make you not want to feel that way. Your mental is what you need to work on, mental health. There is a big movement for that. And shout out to the people that make, dude, the people that are making a change and making it their mission to do anything positive is really cool. You know, that's a good life lived. Well, a game well played. Shows that you're a good person. If you're not a good person, at least you're doing something good. Fuck. Thanks for doing something good, finally.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap it on that, y'all. He got to go. I got to take this dude home. I got him all hot in the light. The lights got him all hot. I'm about to melt him in the lights, y'all. So, but thank y'all for watching. Peace. Like I say, I want you guys to be activists. Go out there and make a change.